In this week's Torah portion, we learn about the Jewish people receiving the Torah. And in receiving the Torah, before we receive the Torah, Moshe was told by God, make sure the Jewish people want the Torah. So what did Moshe do? He went down from the mountain of Mount Sinai after speaking to God, and he tells the Jewish people, do you want the Torah? And what did Jewish people say? The famous words, Na'aseh v'nishma. We will do and we will listen. We're ready to accept it. We want this connection to God. And what did Moshe do? He went back up to heaven and he said, God, the Jewish people are ready to accept your Torah. They're ready to accept the Bible. The question is, doesn't God know that? Moshe didn't have to go back up to heaven to tell God that the Jewish people were willing to accept it. He's God. He knows everything. And the answer our rabbis tell us is that there's an idea of derech eretz, that you have to do what's right. If he was sent by God to deliver a message, what's the proper thing to do? To go back to the messenger and to the one who gave the message, and to respond to what he was sent for. Even though Moshe was so busy, he had so much to do. He was the leader at that time of the Jewish people. He had to answer questions and deal with certain issues. But what did he do? He paused. He said, guys, wait 1 second. I got to go back and deliver what I was supposed to do to God, even though God knew it, because that's appropriate. You got to do what's right. Many times in life, things happen, we're busy, things come up, and we start compromising on things that maybe aren't so proper and so appropriate because we think but there's a greater good. Sometimes, like, we rationalize the ends justify the means, but it's not true. We got to do what's right. If I'm going to do something that's going to hurt someone, even though by me doing the thing, whatever that particular thing is, it's gonna hurt an individual, I can't do it, because that's not derech eretz. That's not the proper thing to do. So as we go through different scenarios and times throughout the day, weeks, months, where we feel like we're not necessarily doing what's appropriate, even though there's some greater good that might come from it, it's not worth to do the greater good, because you have to do what's right at the moment. I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom and a wonderful week.